Moon Scout. So I am really excited about showing you the surprise we have today. Today we are coming up on our first cemetery. So you can kind of see it here. We're gonna pull up right here. All right, so I'll talk about what we're doing real quick. So we are at Croft State Park today, and that is some really intense sunlight. Let me actually go outside real quick. All right, so we are at Barnett Cemetery inside Croft State Park. So there are actually several old cemeteries in this park. There's 5 or 6, and I have discovered about 3 of them. So the first one is actually right at the park's entrance. And it's a pretty small one, but it's still really cool. I came upon it one day while one of the, he has some relatives actually that are buried here and on this property, and he's like a descendant of them. He was telling us about it, and it was really interesting. Like, we had just happened to stumble across, him while he was talking about it with some of the park rangers. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around here and show you some of the ones we have here. And I love these types of fences, so it's going around. It's a very, very small cemetery, but I love the old tombstones. And we even have some growing out of the trees, like this one right here, which is really cool. Oh, there's a penny on it actually. You can see right there. Not gonna disturb the penny. You can see a lot of them have the flags in front of them. Actually, all of them do, I think. You can see some like those over there are newer, but some of these are definitely older. I'm noticing 1700, 1800. So that gives you an idea of how old these are. Or like this one, when it's just a rock with no inscription, you know that is old. So like these are actual gravestones. I mean, there may even be some around the perimeter here. Who knows, that might actually be some headstones, so you might not even know. I'll just do one quick little pass over. Yeah, that's it. It's really small, but it's really cool because it's right there as you enter the park. You'll see it right off the side of the road, and there's even a little park bench right there. Okay, so we're pulling into the main kind of area of the park now. It is a bumpy ride, so I apologize for the shakiness. So I'm just using my hand to hold the phone up. And we're gonna park over here, where it's not too far to get over there. So there's a trail that goes that way, and then there's all kinds of trails over here. And maybe I'll show it on that map over there. Show you guys, there's like a little map here. Here's the map I was talking about. So you can see there's like a little diagram right there. You can see it says cemetery. So where you enter the park is up here. That was the first cemetery. There was the second one, and you go through here. And actually the hidden cemetery, it's hard to find on the map. I can't really find it actually when I was looking at it, but I know you're here and it's like over in this area. So we'll just go ahead and start walking. All right, so just to show you guys kind of how to get to it, if I point my camera here, that right there is the entrance. So you have to like kind of go around this horse ring thing. There's the restroom up there. Some bleachers. So it's kind of hidden. The trail. Kind of have to walk around to it. Alright, so we're beginning to get close to the entrance. So there's also, you can kind of go in through there. I mean, it doesn't take you straight to the trail, but there's like a little clearing past there with some picnic tables and stuff. But this is definitely the main entrance to get to it. And I'll talk a little bit about it. So I've only been to the cemetery one other time, and let me tell you, when me and my fellow Moon Scout were walking around trying so desperately to find it, it took us forever, and it was really confusing the way it was on the map, like the way it was displayed on the map. And I'm also gonna try to remember how to get there. I believe I do, so this will be interesting to see if I remember, but I believe I know the way, because what we did before was, you know, you can see the path here. And then once you keep walking past here, there's going to be like a road, and the way that the marker was shown on the map was like you had to go off of the main trail and like go through the wooded area, like off the trail basically. That's what it seemed like. So that's what we were trying to do. But we finally decided, hey, let's just try to follow this road and see if, you know, maybe it's further along that way. And lo and behold, that is how we got to it. So I'm going to do what I did last time, follow that road until we get to it. Should still be there. So you can see that's where the lake is. If you can keep following the trail to go that way, but you want to turn here. There's like a it smells so good out here. I love walking in the woods just because of the smell. You can see a sign that says Lake Craig Connector Trail. So keep walking this way. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm right. It's an adventure. What can I say? Wow. It's a big log, big tree. Got a duck under. I'm already trying to debate if I went the right way. Yes, that you heard me correctly, because they're kind of splits off into two trails. Think I'm in the right direction. But if not, I'm probably just going to go back and go that other path, because I know it's one of those two trails. And my breathing is getting heavier because now we're going uphill. Because I remember it was not far, like it did not take long to get from that entrance to where the road is. So I'm gonna keep walking a bit more this way. Oh, wait. No, I think this is it. Squirrel. I don't think you can see him. There he goes. He's jumping. Yes, because I remember there's a dip here. You gotta go down like a slope. Yes! Ha! I was right. Ta-da! So this is it. You come to like a gravel road, okay? Yes, swing right. Let me get back to you after I have walked uphill. And I'm still kind of out of breath. So, that kind of looks like a trail there too. Okay, anyways, after you've walked just a little bit, pretty much what happened last time, actually, you can kind of see it from here. You can see the fence there. But what we did last time was pretty much we only walked for like a minute or two, because it kept saying it was over there, like in the middle of like the, you know, basically off the path. It was saying over there. And we were like, this isn't right. This has to be somewhere. This has to be around here somewhere. So that's when we decided, let's just walk a little bit further. And funny enough, it wasn't even that far away. I mean, you can see, I mean, the time in between I stopped and started this part was only like a minute or two of walking. But it's pretty darn easy to get to. That's why I'm especially excited to find out where those other cemeteries are, because those are gonna seriously take some long walking and exploring. Definitely gonna have to take my portable charger. Really pay attention to the map. But yeah, here it is. This one was really exciting to find just because, apologize about the sun there, because we thought we almost couldn't find it. What's the name of this one? This one is called the Foster Cemetery. So, as you can see, this one's another very small cemetery, very little. I'll kind of walk around here. Got some cool, got a really cool mixture of things. We have some bigger tombstones here, like these two. And then we have really little ones, such as this one propped up right here, and some older ones. Like, I'm pretty sure this is one, and that's one as well. Actually, I think that one and that one is maybe one as well, because of how they're kind of half in the ground. Man, there's an interesting combination of kind of being a little spooked out, but it's also beautiful, especially this time of the day, being in a cemetery alone. But at least it's daytime. Yeah, I think that's one right there too, possibly. There's one that looks kind of broken on the end. Let's see, 1911. There's some as well, just kind of propped up there. Let's see if I can read any of the other dates. I think this one's, that is really hard to read. September 15, oh, 1867. Okay, 1800s. All right, so this one, oh, I think I see a 1700. So we kind of have a mix of some 1700s and 1800s. Tombstones, gravestones, stonesy stones, kind of like the other one. So yeah, there's the Foster Cemetery, snuggled away deep in the woods. Well, not quite as deep as some of the other ones, but yeah, just kind of hidden away. Something you wouldn't find like the others, you know, unless you were looking for it or you got lucky. And you can see we're near the stables. There's some like horse stables over there. Yeah, it's very, very peaceful and quiet out here. Aside, of course, from the gunshots earlier. But yeah, we'll see if we can go to the other cemetery. I'm definitely gonna go for it. Just depending if there's other people there, I may just put commentary later, but just still get the footage. One other thing I wanted to make a note about is eventually I would really like to have some ghost hunting technology to use. Nothing fancy at this point, but I don't know, just you know, a couple little tools, and maybe, you know, come back to these locations or, you know, wherever. Not in the nighttime. I do not and do the nighttime only because of safety reasons, and a lot of these places, you know, you're not allowed after dark, or if it's a state park like this, you're not allowed in at all. Alright, so here we are at the Lee Cemetery. This is the one also off the main road. So you can see it right from the road. So let's check it out. I've been here before, one other time. So I kind of remember. This one is really interesting because it has old homestead remnants. So it's got some other building remains, as well as the tombstones, or the grave markers. I'm sure there's correct terminology for this and I'm using it incorrectly, so I apologize about that. We gotta just walk up a little trail here, not too bad. Oh, did you hear that? Thought I heard a woodpecker. So as you can see, none of these cemeteries are too long of a walk at all. The other one is a bit of a walk, but very mild, very easy to get to still. The other two that I'm wanting to check out, those are definitely, those are a little bit more of a drive. But yeah, I mean, as you walk up here, you can see it's over to the right. You can actually see some steps here as you walk in. This is really cool. So you can see steps that would have led up to the house here. And you can see a big hole right here. You can see the stones from the house. And that's looking like it may have been an old chimney. There's some other remains here. I'm gonna go over here. Because you can see there's some stairs leading down. A little hesitant about walking down those, but like, check out how narrow these are. Like, compared to my feet. I mean, these are like super narrow. So, I'm okay. I'm good with not crawling down there. And that's actually the path that leads to the cemetery. But let's walk around here a little bit more. See, there's more rubble here. All of that remains. There's like a good one right here. And actually, I think on the other side there's some stairs. Yeah, look at these. These are actually some like really big steps. It's kind of hard to tell, but these are a lot wider than the other ones. So I can, here's my foot in comparison to kind of give you an idea. Really wide. Like, this would have been the front, you know, the front entrance to the house. And back there is probably, you know, where the basement was and everything. It's really crazy to like picture. Look at this. Oh man. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you all. Just have to be a little careful. There's a lot of loose stones here. But yeah, that gives you kind of an idea. There's the front. And then there's the hole where I guess would have been sort of like a cellar or basement. So yeah, let's go check out the cemetery. And try not to get whacked with, there's a pipe. Branches on the way over there, because that totally just happened. So I like this because there's like a little path here. Look at this really cool tree. have some these are slightly a bit newer looking than some of those other headstones, gravestones, tombstones we were looking at. Got a big one right here. See, 1839, 1837. Got some rocks over here. I'm not sure why they're just bunched up right there. You can see here it says daddy, mother. I love the moss. There's one with nothing on it. These have two little daisies next to them. These might be children's pots. There's another one there. You can see there's my hand in comparison. Definitely assuming all of these are family. Probably the other cemeteries as well. Yeah, they're all pretty small, but all old for sure. It's really cool. I'm especially excited to check out the ones that I haven't seen before. So you can be sure I will take all of you Moon Scouts along with me. Yeah, like what I was saying earlier, I think it'd be really fun to bring something like a EMF detector or even just recording on my phone, but I don't know, just something simple to use, and I would just go in the daytime. I've had some weird feelings going to old places just in the daytime as well as at night. But oh wow, look at that. That's really cool looking. Look at this tree. I love how that looks. They're all coming together like it's all like sloping over like that. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed checking out some of these really cool cemeteries, going along with this little adventure in the woods with me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, Moon Scouts. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's video. If you did, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to Camp Brightmoon. And don't forget to hit the little bell button so you don't miss any new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of those links will be in the description below. And we have a Camp Brightmoon Patreon page. So thank you so much again, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!